happy, and I have a fun thing planned for tomorrow. I'm going to a creator event. I'm hoping to meet some other fellow YouTube creators, other people who are doing what I'm doing and have the same questions I do about making content on here for you guys. Ooh, Milk and Honey. Milk and Honey is our first card for the collective, and 51 is the number. So if you're here and you just want to enjoy the collective reading, you're in the right place. I will continue. Thank you so much for the hearts. To read for all of you, and then if you would like a individual reading and you are on, and then we have the Blood Moon as our other oracle card. If you are want an individual reading, you just have to gift first. I'm requesting a boxing glove, a seal, or a gummy bear as the gifts for this reading. And also I am streaming on YouTube. So if I put a card somewhere and you're like, why is she doing that? That's not where the camera is. That is for the other live. So I hope that explains everything, and I will go ahead and read for number 51, Milk and Honey. Oop, that is the wrong card. Hello. Oh, sorry. Now I think I spammed that person. Milk and Honey. The taste of prosperity, opportunities born of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude. One moment while I turn the page. If it turns. It is an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious. When all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe, these times are precious and only come when you're in authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting yet being able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are a living part of. All your needs are being met. You are given the gift of nourishment in every form. Okay, so things are coming in for you. You probably already know this. You're probably surrounded by a lot of abundance, and you're enjoying life. So if you have that kind of this is too good to be true feeling, get rid of that. You're allowed to enjoy the good things that come in. You got rainbows. You got a very happy baby elephant here having a very luxurious bath. That's you. You're the baby elephant. Like, things are going very, very well. I'll go ahead and read the prosperity message here as well. There's only one authentic you. This version of yourself is Spirit's emissary to the world. When you're in alignment with the truth that you are a unique expression of the divine, your ego can rest and your soul can illuminate your purpose. Now is the time when you're seeking your true north. When you find this direction, you automatically step into the prosperity, and the world brings you evidence of abundance. Miracles are a choice and a way of seeing the world. With every choice you make right now, you have the potential to seize good fortune and embrace the destiny. Opportunities will lead you to your best life now. Be open to them. You're getting a sweet taste of what you want. Whew. So, wow. So Spirit is saying, even with you getting everything that you want right now and feeling like you are in an amazing place, this is actually just the beginning. You can do even more. You can receive even more. Okay, hello on YouTube. So don't sell yourself short. Dream big. Like they said, happiness is a choice. I think they also said abundance is a choice on here. That's about manifestation. You know, you create a certain energy, you emote a certain energy, and then you bring some things in. And not literally by saying, I want these things, but just being open to spirit and the positivity, and good things will come in, okay? And hello on YouTube. Like, subscribe. I appreciate the hearts, you guys, and we're also going to read more for the collective. If you are on TikTok, actually I read for gifts, so if you can gift on TikTok, I will read a question for you specifically. Thank you so much for the hearts that just came through. So Blood Moon number 4, get clear on your true desires and values. Let go of the old stories that are holding you back. So that goes along with that milk and honey card. We may be receiving a lot right now and be very excited with that. Be like, hello, C. Feel free to put your question into the comments, and you are first on the list right now, C. Thank you so much for those roses. Thank you so much for the roses. So, well, I will read. Oh, there you go. Oh, no, that's not the question. There you go. Will Nate come back? Okay. got that down. And then I will pull some tarot cards for you. Oop, gotta get to number 4. And then I can read for the collective, and then I can read for you. That is 3. There we go. Who get clear on your true desires and values, let go of the old stories, uncover the secrets hidden within your psyche, move forward triumphantly with joy. Say goodbye to old paradigms, habits, and patterns of thought, particularly those that are self-critical and self-sabotaging. During a total lunar eclipse, the Earth is situated directly between the sun and the moon. We call it a lunar eclipse as a blood moon. When the sunlight that illuminates the moon is filtered through the Earth's atmosphere, causing the moon to appear reddish. To some, the term blood moon sounds foreboding, but this is false. The fact is that the blood moon is an opportunity for deep healing, empowerment, purification, and release. Ask yourself, what can I heal? In what ways would I most feel empowered? What would I likely purify or release? If there are areas of your life in which you feel uncomfortable, inauthentic, or unsure, examine them honestly. What beliefs and self-talk perpetuate these feelings or conditions for you, and how can you shift them? For example, if you have a paralyzing fear of being rejected or disliked, what if you were fully to accept yourself? Could you let go of your fear and allow others to accept you and like you? In general, what would freedom feel like in the previously challenging life areas? What would it look like? Receiving this card also challenges you to question your judgments about the things you care about and like. Yes, so self-judgments and limits on what we believe. So if you are a part of the collective, hold the phone. I'll be right back. Hello. And I will read for C. She asked, will this person come back? I already got a card. Ooh, okay. We have that one. Want more than one card for the reading. One moment. And sometimes Spirit does not want to give me the cards I asked for. Will this person come back? I can't get a card out of here. I will try one from the Zodiac. Okay. I'm seeing a not right now, not a never, but a not right now. And here's why. Ace of Swords in reverse. This is about an idea. The card depicts a certain mythology about solving a problem by, instead of undoing the knot, by cutting through the sword, but we have it in reverse. So I feel like there's, whatever the issue is, whatever the problem is that's trying to be worked through, they're having a hard time. They're not, whether it's like an inner thing or it's something that two of you are talking about, they're having a very hard time. They're not able to see a solution with what they're working through. I'm also seeing the Seven of Swords in reverse. There may have been some trickery, some lies, someone acting shady, not them, but like misinformation in the direction, something like that. And they may have believed it. There may have been some false evidence, you know, alternative facts, something along those lines. So at this time, they're still believing that, even if that doesn't reflect negatively on you. They may just like have these thoughts, these alternative things in the back of their mind. I'm also seeing the Seven of Wands though, and this is why I don't say that it's necessarily like permanent or an absolute no. I'm just saying not right now, because the Seven of Wands specifically is about jealousy. It's about defending your spot. It's about tall poppy syndrome, if you know what that phrase is. So there are people coming for your spot, trying to interfere with the relationship and like feed this other story. But this is upright. So this is like them not succeeding in it. It's you succeeding in it. So there is some sort of like trying to write the information and things like that. So if you're in the middle of like false information floating around, I feel like you're still in the middle of the story. It's not done. This person needs to get the information that's coming towards them. People need to be found out in whatever nonsense they're saying, which if they're still coming up with stories, they probably will happen. So yes, you may just be in the middle of the situation right now. So not a no forever, just maybe a not right now. If you were thinking about reaching out, I might wait until it seems like the story factory slows down a little bit and then reach out to them. Hope that resonates. If anybody else who has a question, feel free to drop a gift in here, and then I will read for you. If not, and hello everyone over on YouTube. I will keep reading for the collective. We have the Five of Swords. Let's see if we can get another card. You are welcome, C. Oh wow, we got the 7-4 of Wands again. By the way, these are big decks, tarot decks. If you have not seen them before, they have 78 cards in them. So when cards keep coming out, that is very unusual. We were at, going towards what we want, dreaming bigger. The Blood Moon specifically, this card for people who did not see it, is about like challenging your own inner beliefs that maybe you don't even realize are limiting you. So the example that they give is if you really like fashion, but you also secretly judge yourself for liking fashion, you're like, oh, that's so superficial, like you don't need to like that. It's like you're still judging yourself even though you're trying to enjoy it. So you're holding your own energy back, right? Like how would you act if you just like were like, yes, I enjoy fashion. That doesn't have to be your thing, but yes, I enjoy this thing, and just did it. And like if people had opinions, you don't have to absorb that like secondary message of like, oh, it's shallow, blah blah blah. That's like something else, and so that holds you back from being your full you. And again, that could be anything. It could be like golf. You know, nobody else golfs, but you've been into it. Maybe someone taught you when you were younger and you want to do it again. Go ahead. You know, no one's gonna hold you back, right? No one's gonna find you on the golf course. You can do what you want to do, and then like who knows, you may end up opening up to a whole new group of people who are like, oh, your other friends don't want to golf, or we're here. Hang out with us. I'm seeing the Five of Swords. Some of you may have some friction moving forward, and that's why you don't move forward in the things that you want to, or don't put as much effort as you want to. I would just maybe like not keep secrets, but like maybe don't involve them in your plans or your opinions towards the things that they don't agree with, especially if you're not harming anyone. If this is an interest, a goal, or just something that you enjoy. If you like hiking and every time you tell them that you're gonna go hiking, they're like, why? It's outdoors, you're gonna get sweaty, you're gonna get eaten by a mountain lion. You know, it's like, you know what you're doing, you'll be safe. Like, you haven't gotten eaten by a mountain lion yet, like you're probably, hopefully you're safe and you're not gonna get eaten by a mountain lion. You know, like the concern is nice, but if it's just starting arguments and you're not doing anything frivolous or hurtful to anybody else, like it doesn't make sense to keep bringing it up to that person that's probably just feeding those other beliefs. I will do individual readings on TikTok for a gift, so just go ahead and pick a gift. My goal is like gummy bear, seal, or boxing glove, but I can really put anything in there. There's a nice assortment of cute things. I also have the Seven of Wands. Another reason those like bickering and like fighting with like individuals who aren't as supportive as we would like is, you know, sometimes they are a little jealous of what we have going on, even if it's not the specific thing, right? Like you may randomly be like, I really like scuba diving, and like no one you know wants to scuba dive. You may not know it, but some of these people may not know how to swim, or they may have a fear of like the ocean. You know, I know that's, I'm from Florida. I grew up like in the water, so I have no fear of like deep water, but like I get it, especially now that I've lived across the country. People who've like never seen the ocean, they're like, what the F is down there? You know, and I'm like, okay, well, when you explain it like that makes a lot more sense. But like people may not be interested because they have like a fear and they don't want to talk about it, and then try to talk you out of the thing. So just keep that in mind. Like people have their reasons that may not need to be transferred over to you. You are enjoying your stuff, and you can enjoy it even more. You may be keeping yourself from being able to expand in your life. Let's see, we've been here for about 15 minutes. I was gonna do a short reading today, so let's get another message for the collective for you all to enjoy who are here. By the way, I appreciate you so much and all of the hearts that I've gotten in such a short amount of time. I really appreciate you guys. I also Obviously, if you're new here, which I'm sure most of you are, I have not been on here doing lives very long. I don't even think I've been here for a full 3 weeks. So having so many of you come in, having a couple of regulars and all that kind of thing, I've been getting this a lot. Let's see if we get something else. And even having a little starter club here with the Exalted, I truly appreciate that. So thank you so much. Even if you just come in for a little bit and watch in the background, I appreciate you. And if you are on my YouTube, guys, I know you guys just get collective readings, but as soon as I get monetized over there, I will do individual readings over there as well. We're just slowly every day gonna chip away until we get there. And you know what? I'm not gonna take these either. We're gonna get a whole different card. We're gonna get something unique for you guys. The first card I got is Message in a Bottle. Number 15, so 1, 5, 15, or 6 are important cards for you that may be a sign. Message in a Bottle is about signs, synchronicities with the universe. I will be reading the actual, the actual card for it, or sorry, the actual booklet definition for it. I also got Taurus. This is one of the Taurus cards, number 51. No way. 15 and then 51. That is so cool. So, this situation is anchored in steadfast loyalty and love. That is very Taurus. Okay, you're getting signs, synchronicities about a person or a situation that involves another person. This does not have to be romantic. Obviously it could be, but I'm getting this very strong feeling of like either way of like someone doing something for you, but like through the background. Like you're not necessarily going to be able to figure it out directly, but once you do figure it out, it's gonna be super obvious. Like you know, you get like a thing, like an item or something, and then it turns out that someone went through a lot of trouble to like get it for you, and they just like play it off. Like, I don't know, I'm getting like movie vibes. Let's read some of this and let's see what it says. Communication, a sign, a Cleon, the ancient name of a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. They may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today your message is that Spirit hears you and the reply is favorable, okay? Spirit hears you and the reply is favorable. Definitely, I know a lot of people will say it's music for them, it's songs, it's different things they hear like in the mall or the grocery store when they weren't thinking about it, then all of a sudden there's synchronicity. I heard somewhere someone say something about feathers, and they were like, feathers just always appear. And when they said that initially, I was like, whatever about it. And let me tell you, anytime there's started to be signs, all of a sudden I see feathers everywhere. And I'm like, they were onto something. So if there's something unusual that starts appearing in your life, pay attention. I'm going to read the relationship message as well for this card. It says, you can expect someone to favor you with positive news. Oh my God, I didn't know that was in here. And positive news, this could be in the form of a letter, phone, call, email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good things will come of it in the end. The signs are all there. Yeah, you may get signs or start remembering a certain person, a certain connection, and you may think that it's just out of nowhere. Like, why am I remembering this person? Why am I remembering like events with them that I haven't visited mentally in like forever? Like, there's something to it. They may be thinking about you. They may have seen something that connects them to you. I'm thinking like, I'm literally thinking back to like childhood outing event, something meaningful, some gift that was lost or sold. I'm getting garage sale vibes for some reason. Like maybe a memento or something is coming back to you. Like, I really am curious about this. The situation is anchored in steadfast loyalty and love, a romance, a friendship. or a business partnership is worthy of an enduring or even lifelong commitment, or your passion for a certain endeavor or career path is dependable and deep and will steer you toward a satisfying discipline or goal. Sorry. It's possible that you or this person is a Taurus. I mean, that's given, right? If you have strong Taurus symbols, but that doesn't have to be the case. Taurus is an earth sign that is ruled by Venus, the planet of love. Tauran energy is resolute and persistent when other signs may waver or swerve. Taurus refuses to give up, embodies such unyielding determination. Now, paths we choose in life, relationships, careers, courses of study, creative pursuits are not always sunny, easy, in line with the roses. Sometimes the paths are stormy, sometimes they are strenuous, sometimes all the petals fall and your path seems to be bordered by nothing but thorns. But if you abandon every path the minute it stops feeling pleasant, you will thwart your own progress. You will undermine your prosperity and fail to reach a single goal. Okay. But if you abandon every path the minute it stops feeling pleasant, okay. There are certainly times when it's appropriate to give up on something, the end of a relationship, throw out a strategy, or start fresh in your career, but this is not one of those times. Instead, bolster your resolve. If needed, examine the ways that you can proactively repair what needs fixing. If you're asking about a relationship challenges, for example, perhaps ask the other person to attend therapy with you or have a painfully honest talk about the needs to be healed. Even though the external factors may change, the love at your core is eternal. Let the love inspire you to stay the course and to surmount whatever challenges you're faced. So maybe it's an apology, but in a very unexpected way. Hear me out. You may have given up on a communication with this person. They may have been very difficult. You may have already severed ties or that connection because you were like, I need to protect my sanity. I need to protect my peace. This person is just doing all the things and I need less of that. I'm getting that the way that they're going to apologize or reach out to you is by sending you some sort of gift or arranging something for you unexpected. And oh, thank you so much, Maggie. If you have a specific question, feel free to put that in the chat and I will answer that for you. I feel like it's gonna come towards you in a way that's unexpected because that's the access they have. You've already kind of been like, please do not pester me with your nonsense. And so it's gonna come as an unexpected gift, an unexpected arrangement of sorts that's very supportive. They may not even tell you directly like this is for you. Somebody else may be like, hey, let's do this thing or whatever. And you agree. Ashley as well, thank you so much. If you have a question that you would like me to put in here directly, I will answer that. And I just want to make sure, Ashley, thank you so much. And Maggie said, okay, men avoiding. Okay, I did your question. I will finish up with these cards and then I will read for you. Then general for Ashley. Okay, general. Cool. Okay, so I'm just gonna read these two cards then that I got for the messages about this person. We have the Queen of Coins. Yeah, they recognize this is how they see you, someone who has their stuff together. You're very grounded. You're not very necessarily like pushy or persistent in what you're going towards, but you have a steadiness towards it and a groundedness towards it, and they miss that in their life. 3 of Coins in reverse. They're kind of realizing whatever like separated them from you, whatever bad behavior was there, whatever they were doing, it's also affected other relationships. So that's probably why they're coming back around. They're like, yeah, I really messed that up, not only with this person, but like other people who are basically telling me the same thing. So yeah, I think you're gonna get an unexpected reach out from this person through a gift, whether it's an item or it's some sort of planned thing, and maybe an arranged connection to help you out. So we're gonna go with Maggie first. That is too many cards, Spirit. That was like 8 cards. That is, we're gonna pick out like 2 or 3, depending on which ones come out. Oh, that's interesting. I don't usually have cards come out like that. Okay, I'm gonna do one. Okay, Spirit really wants to talk about this. I think I have a good feel for this right now with these 3. So the first thing I'm going to say, Maggie, is that with the 2 of Coins, so this is about balancing things, feeling like we have a lot on our hands, we're still with the upright position of the card able to balance those things, but we may have a lot on our plate. People may see you as doing a lot, like having a lot going on and not wanting to interfere with that. So that could be things like conflict, or it could be just like just truly just like being super busy or dealing with a lot of things, or it may not even be your stuff. It may be like if you're someone who likes to help others like solve issues, if they see that you're doing that a lot, there may be something there of like your time already feels filled, if that makes sense. Like if someone were to approach you and kind of like talk to you, they'd get a sense of like, wow, this person's calendar is really full. Like, would there be space for me? It's not something that like I think about, but I do, like every once in a while I do hear that perspective from people of like, oh, like there'd be no space for me. So it is odd, but it does happen that sometimes people think that way. Also, 5 of Cups in reverse. I'm not sure what stories you're sharing. Yeah, I wonder if like, I mean, there's no way for me to like truly know individually, so take it as it resonates and what you think makes the most sense. When we tell stories, like which stories that we're telling, I'd be like really selective. You know, like if you're like giving off like this, like I'm super busy, like maybe we're trying to like impress them, or like trying to show that like, you know, I have a lot going on, I have my own life. Maybe we just don't need to project that. Maybe we can just tell them like minimal things or ask them questions about themselves, because I'm just getting that like they feel like you have a lot going on. And the 9 of Swords, I would also be careful of the narrative you tell yourself. That, like, you know, saying that like, oh, they avoid me. Are they avoiding you? Maybe those people just aren't aligned. Maybe they, you know, because like I said, like I've heard people say that that before, like oh, like I don't know if so and so will have time for me, but like I've never been particularly impressed by those people either. You know, like how much time do they need in someone's life that they don't know yet? You know, do we know? So we could maybe work on like that part, like the presentation part, but also I would wonder if maybe those people that you're looking at aren't aligned, you know, and just like maybe treat it like a numbers game for a while, experiment a little bit with our approach and see if it gives us different results, because it may just be like who you're talking to and where you're at, and not like you thing, you know. Check it out, think about it. Hope that resonates. Ashley General. Okay, so I'm gonna mix these up and we're gonna see, I might need a little bit more cards to see what direction we're going in. Let me shuffle these like they're a deck of cards. I don't normally do this, and so it's really hard to get these cards to do this because they've never been bent that way really before, and now I'm starting to do it in lives and they don't really bend. So what can you do? Sunny, if you are still there, please gift and I will answer your question. Okay, so we have 6 of Swords, 9 of Swords, a lot of air energy off of the bat. We'll take these. Interesting. So I have 6 of Swords. I have the feeling, Ashley, that you recently left something that just wasn't working for you. You wanted it to work out. You're welcome, Maggie. Ashley, sorry, you left something that just wasn't meshing with you. Oh, I'm glad it resonated, Maggie. I hope it helps. Experiment. We all have to in the dating world. Oh my god. We all trust. The 6 of Swords. Yeah, there may be someone that you left or a situation you left that just wasn't serving you. And Ashley, I'm getting sense that is exactly the right move. With the Knight of Swords, there's something else coming in and quickly. Like as soon as you let go, if you haven't already, or if it just happened, you let go of that situation, that person that wasn't serving you, it's like immediately new person. It's gonna be so quick. And maybe someone you have a friendship with already, but it doesn't have to be. It's just going to be like suddenly you meet this person and the timing just like really works well together. So keep that in mind. And I am getting heavy relationship vibes. I know that you asked for a general reading, but that just happens to be how the cards came out, because the Knight of Swords, it's not necessarily like a romantic card by itself, neither of these are, but it is a knight coming in very quickly, and then we have the Page of Cups that can be read as a new person coming in. It's about new feelings coming in, new feelings about a situation, idea, etc. But again, Cups is the suit of emotions, and I say specifically romance because we then have the Two of Cups, which is in fact one of the two relationship cards in the deck of tarot. The other one is the Lover's card. The Two of Cups is another one that speaks about really close connections forming. Some people actually prefer this one over the Lover's card for romance in general. So I do feel like you have someone new coming in once you let go of a person or situation that does not serve you. So that's exciting. Keep that in mind and let go of whatever that is holding you back. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, your hearts, your gifts. I super appreciate it. Feel free to like and subscribe either here on TikTok or over on YouTube. I will continue to be live. I have 2 different long form videos that just came out this week. One is someone's shadow came out. The other one is what do they think of you? And I do have a recent your week ahead. So I have plenty on there if you still need more tarot from me after I go. And yeah, you will be seeing more of me if you feel like these things resonated, and we see you next time in the Empress's card. Bye. 16 suns. That's actually really good.